don't have a massive amount of cash right. Actually, let's have a look at the construction things that we started doing. So these are still making the things. Oh, right, it doesn't. Okay, so we didn't actually gain a province in Caribbean this time. Oh, the communications efficiency in here is actually quick. And then over here it's the decent. Yeah, we're building the pathings there. Alpha, what are you building? Irrigation. Oh. Irrigation level 4. Wow. Impressive. Then over here there doesn't seem to be constructions going on. What about over here? Barlavento is building Harbridge. Down here. A bit further inland, they're increasing irrigation. And then of course Lisbon is building the capital. Which is probably going to take a while. On the coast over here, I was upgrading the pathing, wasn't I? And over here we got the Harbridge level 3 underway, okay. That's good. Why are we building anything down here? Oh. Martinique seems to be dominant center of production. It's not even full yet, or fully colonized. I think that might be a bit of a mistake. I suppose the colonizing, or the provinces that are being colonized don't behave quite similarly as the other ones. That would kind of make the difference there. Ooh, and we're going to invest in there. There we go. So that's going to speed up. Well, I'm pretty sure that I did click on the yes there, didn't I? Okay, I did. Game had to think for a while. Okay, now the global settler increase is going to be massive. And thus we are going to have this province probably fully colonized in a year. Okay. More problems with the diseases, I suppose. Right, so this one, yeah, the communications are pretty harsh in here. You know what, I think what we're going to do is just going to put this into a center of, trade company to reduce the unrest. I mean, sure enough, we won't be able to convert this, but I don't think we necessarily need to convert everything. Like, the areas that we're going to be holding near and dear, we might, but not everything. But this might also give us another merchant already, which means that we can then reach all the way to India and start pulling some trade from there. How much of the trade, I don't know yet. Probably not massive, but, you know, if there's some people that are not diverging trade anywhere, then we might be able to pull some of those in as well. So that reduces the unrest. That's not going to be a problem then. Any other places that we could maybe do that in? Probably not. So how's the situation in Cape? This place, Sultan. Oh, that is a lot of unrest in here actually, and that is the. It's not that one. It's not Berbers. I don't actually know which one this would be in or under. One thing is for sure, there's a lot of... Oh, right, another expedition. Maybe I should send into... Atlantic Columbia. Because we've got a little bit over here already. If we can start taking some of the more important locations before the Spanish get in there, then I suppose that would be okay. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in here, don't they? I wonder... Well... Nope. What's this? England wants to buy maps of Arctic Ocean. Sure. Don't think that's going to help you much, but I'll give it to you. Oh, that's Colonial Hispaniola claimed by some... Oh, that is... Oh, I think all of this might technically be Colonial Hispaniola already. So I may have a kind of screwed myself over with the... Oh, well, Martinique is now... Also, is this part of Colonial Hispaniola as well? No. It reaches up there, so that might actually be part of Colonial Hispaniola then. Once we have the colonies to send... You know what, let's get Trinidad underway, and you know, once we get more of these colonies. Construction of Geronimo's monastery began in 1501 and was originally funded by Manuel I using the income from Vintena da Pimenta, tax on goods from Africa and Far East. Work stopped in 1580 when Portugal, after the death of Sebastian I of Portugal and the succession crisis, entered into union with Spain. When Portugal became independent again in 1640, the monastery saw further construction with the addition of a gold tile ceiling in 1669. A little bit different. And the large frescoes completed at the end of the 18th century. The monastery also became the burial place for the royal family. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Bit of prestige, papal influence, all the good stuffs. And actually, let's go ahead and get some extra legitimacy on a yearly basis. So why is the next... Barbados seems to be the next colony to be full. Should be alright. Oh, and let's go ahead and get 4 over here. So would that be enough for the colonialization? Probably not. Or maybe. The thing is, like, this is considered as, Oh wait, no, this is considered as colonial Hispaniola. These are already my provinces, so those don't count. No, colonial Caribbean, no, it doesn't seem like it's... I don't know. Well, at least we'll have another province in here. The Trinidad, how quickly? It's 59 per year plus how much from the colonists? About 40, so it's getting about... Actually, it's getting more than 100. Wait, no, it's a bit shy of 100 per year. On average. It means that we'll get that done in about a decade or so. Well, actually, probably going to take a little bit longer than a decade. Oh. Well, Panama is ours. Ain't that lovely? So if we were to get a colonist down here... Actually, what sort of resource do we have in here? Just sea salt. But it's a natural location, and eventually we can build up the Panama Canal, I guess? Or can we? Well, it doesn't show us the option at least, but eventually perhaps. I think next year we're going to take the Diplotech. Oh, there was a military coalition against Igbo. Interesting. But yeah, this is a lot of not my problem right now. Okay, I wonder... Clemson is still probably allied to Mamluk, so we won't be able to attack them. But Mali, we got a claim on them. Don't remember if we still have a truce with them. Probably for a little bit. Like, we've actually only played 18 years thus far today. And it's been, well, a lot of Speed 3 and a lot of pausing with all the wars going on and that sort of stuff. It kind of makes sense. So we probably haven't gone through the truce with Mali, but that's something that we should probably push further in, like just get a little bit more land from them. Yeah, no, that's going to end in November 1499, so that's probably going to be next week then. Going to be the theme of, let's beat down Mali. Although actually, Jollof might be something that I could... Well, I don't have a claim in there. And Castile probably wants these provinces. Oh, our advisor has died, unfortunately. Well, let's have a look at the options that we have. Morale navies, morale navies. Morale navies, a lightship combat ability. Interesting, so that's Grand Admiral, Naval Reformer. Collector, covers production inefficiency. So that would be a bureaucrat. Then we got Statesman for Diplo reputation, which actually, that might not be bad. Also reduce the Diplo tech cost. Then you got the Sheriff for national unrest. Actually, the national unrest might not be bad either, if you ask me. But you know what? Trade power is trade power. Oh, if that's the wrong culture. We can't actually promote that one. We'll get the Diplo reputation guy then. So how is Liberty Desire over here in Fez? Oh, Brittany only contributes 34% anymore. The enforced religion is still 54 or 52. And now that we are starting to get some legitimacy over 50, we're actually going to start lowering the impact of other things as well here. But yeah, the development, geography, there's still quite a bit. How is that total development now? 444. Ooh. I think we started at like 320 something today. That's been quite nice. Increase. To be fair, we got a fair bit of land in Caribbean, for example. Actually, what are the devs over here? Probably not very high, if you ask me. If I could actually select the province, that would probably help. There we go, so that's 3. Actually, could just use the map mode. It's probably a bit easier. Oh, we lost the stability. Oh, right, yeah, that was the advisor dying, probably. That's 3, that's 2, 2. I want to select the island of the colonist. Well, let's do a Atlantic Columbia colonies again. See if we can't get a colonial nation here, or at least get close enough to start attacking Muisca. And there's some plagues going on. Just double checking. Oh, right, Panama is actually probably something that we should turn into a state already. Because that might allow us to get the colonial nation faster. I think that may have been the issue that we had here. Just not enough of the stuff in states, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, surely eventually it's going to have to become a colonial nation. We could promote a cult. Oh, right, actually, I did say that I wanted to get the Diplotech, didn't I? So let's do that. Find the Caribbean transport. Oh, right, it's still building up the ships. There's already 9 transport total, and the... Oh, we're back to our force limit. And now we're... Oh, 15 ducats per month. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And man, that taxation, 27 ducats per month. There's over 12 ducats from trade. Things are looking good for Portugal right now. How long that's gonna last is, of course, a different question. Because Barbados is going to be probably the next colony to be full. And that's going to take probably about 3 years. Anything of interest? Not too much of what we call Panama. And then we're getting another colony hopefully here soon. But not too much has happened. And we have gotten quite a bit of development now. Like 444 total. And also, Fez is, well, it's still 100% limited desire, but I think it's going to start going better soon. Fez has 1 regiment. Oh, well, that may have had the impact on the size then. Right, well, we're back to our force limit. Well, force limit has increased enough for our needs for the time being. So we could maybe start increasing... Actually, let's go ahead and increase the size of this army. I know that's going to take us a little bit over the limit, but that's not a problem. Spend all the loot chests mostly. Yeah, we kind of did. Actually, we spent that. I suppose we spent that right around when you went AFK then. But we started building up things down here, for example. So we're building up some path. Actually, the pathing is supposed to be completed now. This one's still constructing the pathing. And then we did start constructing the capital, of course. That took a lot of money. Oh, and we lost a military leader. Oh, and Colombia. Okay, so we got another colony in here. I'm just going to make sure to make this into a state. See if that has an impact or not. So there we go. We got 2 colonies in here. Slowly but surely, expanding our influence here. And hopefully we can get colonial Colombia to be ours. Maybe we can focus on getting South America for us or something like that. It would be quite good, especially now that we've got Panama. Then eventually we'll be able to utilize that quite nicely. And maybe we can even take Mexico. Even when we've done enough exploration and start increasing this army size up here, then that would be a possibility. Oh, Florence is the career controller. Well, I suppose that doesn't surprise me. We're getting some cores in Africa. Oh, actually, another thing that we should probably take a look at is the rebellions in the South Africa. Because those might be a problem. But yeah, we got monthly income. Well, we had last year monthly income of about 15 ducats per month. So our money situation is definitely pretty decent, I would say. Yeah, it's going to be the last transport ship for this fleet here soon. That's going to be probably enough for quite a while for Caribbean. I think like 10 regiments is probably going to be the biggest, or as big as an army as I'm going to invest in this area. Okay, so losing all the the Conquistador died. Right, well, can this army... You know what, now that the Conquistador died, how about you get down to... Oh. Right, are you not allowed to move through? Somewhere, or is it just because it would be faster? Oh, that's wasteland. Oh. Well, what about down here? Yeah, there you can go. I did not realize that that's a wasteland. And I suppose there is no connections through here. No, not really. Also, how's the... So we got the harborage level 1 here. Down here, I mean, I suppose the communications are still... Well, it's poor over there. Over here, if we were to get... Well, it's terrible. But it's not nightmarish. Okay. Maybe getting another harborage over here, for example, wouldn't be too bad. Let's select that province. Build a little bit. So build infrastructure. Not going to build a pathing. But rather a harborage. 1 rank. So 61 ducats there. It's not a problem. And then I suppose we could even get one... Well, Barbados, I don't think we can build at quite yet. Do we have harborages down here? I presume we... Ooh, Banjul does not, as far as I can tell. Harborage rank 0, okay. So, let's go ahead and get some there. Build infrastructure, construct project. I think that's going to be all the constructions that we're going to do today. We've already done probably quite a bit. But we should probably save up a lot of the money for the next investments that are going to happen. It's actually going to take more than a year still. Oh. Okay, Castile. So you want me to help you kill Jolov and Songhai Tenga? Sure. It's not really that bad. We got the 8,000 men on... Oh, right, we don't have a general over here. Let's get someone in. Let's get new Alberto. Second Boogaloo War. 3312. Okay, that's a lot better, general, than the previous Alberto. Oh, but we can't actually move through there. Alright then. Well, Castile, I'll leave it up to you. I can't reach them. We do have 5,000 men there. Version Mark II, yeah. It's an improved version. Ooh. That would be domestic trade power. That would be quite nice, but no, I think we should save up for the admin tech to start getting the casual literacy. Expedition. I think we're gonna go for Colombia again. Seems to be like a good place to go with the expeditions. I don't think anyone else has gone in here yet, and Castile is... Oh, it's starting to have some fanatics in there. Volgas is still the Emperor. Another lake in China. Okay, so how far are we from... Oh, right, actually. I remember now, Cape. So this one, we should probably just turn that into the trade company area. Means no unrest. Means a bit less money, perhaps, directly, but it's more trade power. Although, actually, speaking of which... So we already got 3 charters that are giving us a merchant. Oh yeah, it's a South Africa company. Oh. It owns 52% of the trade node there with just that one. Okay. I think once we get the if and when we get a colonial nation in Colombia, then I think I'm gonna start making my way towards India as well. 2 extra merchants. Oh yeah, we do. I knew that we had 1. I got busy. Oh, there's gems. Visible on them. Oh, hold on. Well, it's not visible down here, but there's gold over there in them hills. There's more gold down there. That. Okay, that's just some other things in there. Okay, but yeah, there's at least some gold. And then, of course, down here there's gold, gold, silver. Yeah, I want to get to Mexico. I'd be a fool if I didn't. Speaking of which, let's actually go ahead and start building our spy network in here. So we can get some claims in there. And then, you know, we can start it. Ooh. How strong are you? 14,000 men. Okay, if I get 10,000 men, then that should be just fine, actually. So that's not a full colony yet. That's not a full colony yet. Right, so the Cape Town has been sorted out. What's this? Oh, right, the merchants. So is there any place that I can actually... Well, I suppose I could send them to India. That's always an option. We've got 17% trade over here already. What about over there? We don't have anything. What about down here somewhere? Do we have anyone? We could build a fortress, we could recruit a small army to fight in the Americas. I don't know if the mercenaries are going to be available there. If they are, then yes. Well, I suspect that they might not be. I suppose there's not really a lot of options for the merchants right now. I mean, I suppose maybe down here. There's not really much trade there to be pushed forward yet, but we'll get there eventually. %17% due to the mission reward. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, right. Taz is a zealot. Mission of strength and tolerance of true faith. Whereas Mus is modest. Limited time as 5%. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Aggressive expansion impact minus 5%. Prestige decay is a bit higher, though. But does that have an impact? Oh, yes. It's no longer 100. It's no longer 100. We only got one regiment, and our army being fairly large now. I think the down spiral of the Liberty Desire is going to start soon. Do we have, let's get another claim on Mali. Oh, that reminds me, we can actually walk through Mali now. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. How can they do that, then? I don't know. Expression. Yeah, we do need to expand as well. Right, so I suppose... Oh, yeah, these are not core yet. Is this one that is part of the trade company? This is not. I suppose we could assign this to the trade company. Maybe get a little bit more power in here as well. Oh, royal marriage with Castile ended. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, right, but I wanted to get some claims down here, didn't I? So let's claim that one. Do I need more? I probably don't need more spy network in Mali for a little bit. I just want to be able to... Let's actually improve relations with Fez again. We've got pretty good relations right now already, but we can certainly improve that a few more points. So there's still going to be some separatists down in our Mali. Oh yeah, the marriage, you are correct. I should indeed refresh that. We're down to 15... Oh, actually... Oh, Hosokawa. Kyoto Kanrei. Well, there might be some happening... Oh, wow. Japan is a bit of a mess. Now, to be fair, Japan might be pretty interesting in MEIOU Taxes as well. There's a bit of a microcosmos in there. But all the other things... But I'm not entirely sure how viable it would be. Like, I think there would be pretty large populations overall, so that wouldn't be the problem. You'd probably be able to get a lot of productions and money in there as well. Okay, we got maps and goods, but we did not get the colony, unfortunately. Are they all high dev in Japan? I'm assuming yes. We should select somewhere... Oh, right, that's actually not going to select the entire area. Quite a few of them seem to be in the double digits at least. I don't think there's going to be too high developments. There's actually some in the 30s as well. There's 48 down here. Ooh. Okay, so it's pretty decent development there overall. Like, it's not Africa development, it's, I would say it's pretty comparable to what, like, Iberia would be in terms of development. Well, actually, probably even a bit higher. But not necessarily quite Italy. But, like, I don't know, maybe France levels, more or less. You get to build up before Sengoku Jidai gets called, so it might be interesting. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so the separatists in Mali are gonna fire very soon. Hopefully, not quite yet. Still haven't got on the course down here. I suppose that's just a matter of time. And Castile is winning this war quite handily, as far as I can tell. They'll have my moral support, but that's about it. Let's see. Got quite a bit of points already. We do want to get the admin tech now, as soon as possible. And probably the mill tech as well. I mean, we did complete the naval ideas, so that's not something that we need to worry about. Actually, we should probably start thinking about next time already. What is the next idea group that we want to take? It's probably something military related. Not entirely sure which one though. Because we only got one military idea group thus far. We've got 2 admin and 2 diplo.